Welcome, combatants, to another day in the arena. It's your boy James, aka NeuralNet Games, and today I am bringing you a very powerful spirit deck that has a bunch of wicked deck tech. So much cool stuff going on with spirits, with Halvar, double strike, swapping enchantments around on offense and defense, and swapping artifacts around. And we take on mono green head to head, a fully powered up mono green, and trounce it. It was crazy. I could not believe it. The deck is undefeated. It is working so good. I almost don't even believe it. It's just, yeah, the synergies in it are so cool. And in case anyone asks, Beachcombers, it's just a stupid name. There is a Canadian television show that I watched when I was a kid called Beachcombers. Brother, my brother Ray, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. Go ahead and Google it, everyone. You'll have yourself a good laugh. It's actually pretty funny. So before we get in the deck tech, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on notifications. That's the little bell so that when I put out new content, you're notified. I am working like crazy. I pumped out 2 videos yesterday. I'm pumping out, I don't know when I'm going to post this. It's going to be either 1 or 2 today, but I am putting out sick original decks every single day. Decks that are winning and doing so well. And I'm having a great time. So make sure you join me on my journey through Magic the Gathering Arena, and let's get to the deck tech. So Portable Hole works really good with the Stonebinder's Familiar, who's actually a spirit. So all the spirit stuff in here we get to proc with the Stonebinders. And then when you're exiling things, like when your enchantment gets exiled, pump up the Stonebinder's Familiar. There's so much exile. When you use Skyclave Apparition, any of the disturb enchantments, they exile. And you get pumped up from all the spirit stuff. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's so good. Lantern Bearer, flying, 1/1. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. So good. I finish a game with this enchantment. It's the difference. It's the difference in the game. Then we have another spirit. 2-drop, 1/1. Whenever Mischievous Geist deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Get a little card advantage early on if they don't have an answer. Like, this is a card that your opponent has to answer, or you are going to win the game. You get a few attacks in and you get a few cards ahead. Very often that's enough. Then we've got Dorothea, and this is why I built the deck. Vengeful Victim, flying. When Dorothea, Vengeful Victim, attacks or blocks, sacrifice it at end of combat. It's a 4/4 flyer. Yeah, it dies afterwards, but you want to stop, the mono green werewolf pack leader early on, stuff like that. Or just get in, good damage right off the bat and put the opponent on the defensive. So good. And then when it dies, we just enchant our Lantern Bearer with it. And the Lantern Bearer, every time it attacks, it's worth 5 damage. So, you're putting out 10 damage by, turn 3 or 4 or whatever, right? It's turn 4. Anyways, not necessarily that insane, but very useful combo that adds up pretty quick. Kindly Ancestor, just a spirit with lifelink. And then when it dies, we get to disturb for only 2 and enchant a creature with lifelink. And if we have Hallowed Haunting out, we just start creating spirits all over the place that keep getting pumped up. 1 Selfless Glyphweaver. This is to protect all of our stuff because it can be pretty risky putting enchantments on things, because then removal causes us problems, right? All of a sudden, all your enchantments are gone when your creature gets removed. So this is just a little bit of protection. And you got to watch the video. There's a really funny part with this. You got to watch the video. Anyways, our next awesome 3-drop here. Legendary creature, spirit, warlock, Katilda, Dawnhart, Martyr, flying, lifelink, protection from vampires. So pretty good in the meta right now with how many vampires are going to be around in Crimson Vow. Katilda, Dawnhart, Martyr's power and toughness are each equal to the number of permanents you control that are spirits and or enchantments. Yes. Becomes very tough. And then if they kill it, Katilda's Rising Dawn, you get to enchant the creature, and it's basically another Katilda. So sick. And then we've got our good old Skyclave Apparition. Everybody knows that. Let's exile things, pump up our Stonebinders. You know, they're also a spirit, so they benefit from our next card here, which is Patrician Geist. Flying. Other spirits you control get +1/+1. Spells you cast from your graveyard cost 1 less to cast. So you start getting your disturbs cheaper and all your other stuff snowballs because they're getting +1. Then you've got a Hallowed Haunting and everybody's getting tougher with all the spirits. Stonebinder's getting pumped up by spirit and by exile. It's good. It's really good. Okay, next we have the Brinecomber. Whenever Brinecomber enters the battlefield or becomes the target of an aura spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. This is okay. It's not that great. It could probably actually leave the deck, even though I named the deck after it. It's okay, is all I would say. What it does do, though, is it really procs the spirit stuff well because you get 2 spirits out of it. So if you've got a Hallowed Haunting up, it's pretty decent actually because it, you know, double proc, right? And then we've got probably the funnest part of the deck to me, creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. We've got our Halvar, God of Battle, and then at the beginning of each combat, so offensive and defensive, you can switch your enchantment, or if you've got 2 of these, you can play the Sword of the Realms too, right? It's a legendary artifact. You can have both out at the same time. You can switch your sword back and forth and have a double striking pain in the hiney. Put it on Katilda on defense. Yeah, your opponents are going to have a real hard time attacking. Or you just switch it around between a Lantern Bearer and back to Halvar. So Lantern Bearer on offense, he goes and flies and attacks, does damage. And then on defense, you bring it back to Halvar and you've got a 6/4 double striker on D. I mean, it works so well, especially when you have 2 of them out. You know what? Probably the deck's better if you take out the Brinecombers, you add in 1 more of these and something else. I don't know what yet. Anyways, to the lands. 2, 8, 16, 24 total lands. 2 Cave of the Frost Dragon helps us with board wipes. 24 is probably just enough because we do have a bunch of like double casting cost white stuff. And so we want to make sure we have enough land for that. Okay, that's it for the deck tech. Deck was 6-0. Loving it. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure and comment. And if you have any thoughts on like, hey, what would you change about this deck? Stuff like that, make sure you say that. Just wanted to say thank you so much for watching the video. Really appreciate it. Big thank you to my viewers and to my subscribers. And let's get to it. Okay, we're on the play. Yeah. Could be a little bit of trouble. We're 1 mana short of really getting things properly done here, but... Okay, what first? Lantern Bearer or Stonebinders? Probably Lantern Bearer. So we're going to go Island first. We don't have anything to exile with anyways. Okay, there's our mana, which is really nice. Okay, and then we get to play a Patrician or a Skyclave. We get to play a Patrician Geist here. Hopefully they don't have a Cinderclasm. Could be a bit of a pain. That would be fairly dastardly. Oh, they get 1. Okay. 1 is okay. What's the disturb? There is no disturb on this guy. Okay, so let's go here. I don't know if we want to play another Stonebinders right now. Maybe we just have to go for it, right? Let's put the heat on. Go for it. Holding back 1 Stonebinders doesn't really make that much of a difference anyways. Really, if they play something, I want to have double Stonebinders to, you know, benefit from the Skyclave. Oh, they're digging. They had to dig. They don't have what they need. They get a Reckless Stormseeker. Oh no. And they don't attack. They are going to regret that. Okay, that's working pretty well. Couple of life. We have one thing safe from a Cinderclasm. Maybe they just got a little bit mana screwed here, I guess. Okay, let's see what they do. Blood Chief's Thirst. Okay. I don't know if that's really going to be enough for you. Clearly they don't have a Cinderclasm, or they would never have done that. Look at me, what a detective I am. Can I say anything else that isn't completely obvious? Okay, so Brine Comer, right? First. We're going to attack. They're going to trade with the Stonebinders, but we still get an extra 2 points of damage. And that is totally fine. What do you do? What do you do? Scoop. Okay, we're on the play. Yeah, that's going to be just good enough, I guess. Maybe they'll scoop from the fear that I'm mono white. Maybe they think I'm mono white. That does happen sometimes. They see mono white, they don't get a good turn 1 or 2 play, and they just are like, I quit. Play a 1-drop blue here would be super nice. Ascendant Spirit? No, it's not snow covered. They could play their own Lantern Bearer. Okay. Yeah, that's the 2-1, right? So I guess we just go here. This is really good. This is going to be really good. We're starting off pretty hot to trot here. I'm so hilarious. That's not funny, actually, but... I was thinking trot, but do dogs really trot? I guess they sort of do. And they consider their own demise, is what they're considering. Okay. I guess we're going Deserted Beach. And we're going to play a Katilda. Hopefully they don't have a Juari, but... Son of a... Wow. Should have waited, I guess. They could have another counterspell, too. Little bit overly aggressive, but if I push really hard there and they don't have it, I outright win the game, basically, right? Yeah, we can still get there, too, can't we? Portable hole my own flipping Lantern Bear here. The Katilda's going to be pretty nice. Do they really have another Juari? Let's go Patrician Geist first. They're going to have to counter that. And they cost less from the graveyard, so we can pay 4 for that instead and get around with Juari. Okay. Yeah, okay. We're at 10. A little bit slower than I would like, but... Wow, that was a good card for them. What a random deck. Oh, come on, man. That's just ridiculous. See what you do about this there. What are you going to do with all the cards in your hand that make me discard now? What are you going to do? I guess we have to play this to hope it resolves to get extra damage in. What you gonna do? And Dorothea is ready here. We only have 2 mana though. Still, we're getting 6 in. They're gonna be at 3. They got one turn because this goes on and we do 5 with even one creature. So we'll see if they can wipe the board here. Okay. Good job. Good job with your discarding nonsense. And they're not going to be able to deal with that. You're dead. You're not dead yet, but you will be. You got to wipe the board and kill my Cave of the Frost Dragon. What a lame deck. What are they thinking? Okay, we're on the play. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. And double yes. That was more than 2 yeses. I don't know how many it was, but yes to all of this. Okay, do we have anything to exile with? Yeah, okay. So we're going to go Stonebinders first then, right? Okay, we get a cave here. Yeah. We have to do it this way. We got to. Unless they can deal with this fairly quickly, it becomes quite powerful. Usually this is some sort of burn deck or something. Or it could be Is It Turns. I mean, they do play a couple Shatter Skull probably. 4/4. You're not going to be able to get it with most of your burn. Not unless you have a Thundering Rebuke and or Dragonspire and a dragon. Okay. So now we go like this, right? And we hit hard. If they kill it, that's okay too. We can go Lantern Bearer. We can go Katilda. And if they just, you know, get rid of it, that's, I mean, it is what it is, right? They can put it back in my hand. Fading Hope, something along those lines. I mean, they've had to burn a lot to get rid of it. Okay, so we play this. And we play Katilda. Or do we play 2 Lantern Bearers? Or do we pay... Yeah, we do this. We don't want Katilda to come down and be within range of the one that does 2 damage and can scry, because very often they're going to have that. And they're going to have to deal with this Cat Geist, or we're going to start just drawing a ridiculous amount of cards. I mean, extra card every turn is very, very good. Like, you've got to stop this. Otherwise, you get yourself at a pretty big disadvantage. Okay. What do we do first? Patrician Geist, Lantern Bearer, probably this, and then Katilda, right? I mean, there's no point attacking with a Cat Geist with this. Okay. So then we pull this out. Everybody gets tougher real fast. They can play their gold span and attack. We are not going to do anything. We are not trading. Only protection from vampires. Are you a vampire dragon? No, that would be an Immersturm Predator. We'll see if they actually have a Dragon's Fire in their hand too. No, they play another Smoldering Egg. That's okay, actually. Okay, so we can Skyclave an egg when we want. So we're going to wait on that. We're going to go like this. Oh, that hurts, doesn't it? A burn down the house will kill Katilda. They go digging. They only have 4 more mana, though. I can't remember if they played a land or not. Probably not, because they put it in exile. So they get to 4. They mana form Hellkite. Okay. So we are going to be real jerks, and we are going to go like this. Maybe I'll just Skyclave right now. Good game. Pretty powerful here. Woof. That was good. Okay, we're on the draw. This is okay. This does come in tapped, which is kind of painful, but it means we don't have our turn 1 play. Go that, then the cave, so it doesn't tap Dorothea. Then we'll be able to go Mischievous Catgeist or something along those lines. Or do I go Catgeist first? I think I actually go Catgeist first. Okay. First, Cave of the Frost Dragon. I could go one each of these, but this, I just love drawing cards right away. It can give you such an advantage if they can't deal with it. And this doesn't give us an advantage until we actually play it and kill it and then put it on something else, right? I don't know what's going to happen with the volatile Fjord. Seagate Reborn. Fading Hope. Okay. Totally fine. Either which way we go, that's how it goes down. So now we go back to Mischievous Geist. And we go Stonebinders. Okay. We can go Hallowed Haunting now. And then hopefully we can work our way into some spirit enchantments and stuff. We're not really getting enough damage out, so I am a bit concerned right now. So let's go. Yeah, nothing can pump us up, so let's just attack first. See what happens. Nothing. We draw a card. Giddy up. We can go Dorothea. Yep. And I think we go Lantern Bearer. We can't go Lantern Bearer. I should have played this. I should have played that. It's okay though, because what we can do is we can attack and then 2 turns down the road, we can have double strike on somebody if they tap out and shields go down, right? Okay, they kill everything. They're probably going to regret that a little bit, but. So what we'll do is we'll go, we can Selfless Glyphweaver and Lantern Bearer, right? And then we can, so if we go that costs us 4 mana, right? We have 1 mana left, that's all we do. Then next turn, we play a Halvar, right? And that costs us 4. Yeah, we can't quite get there. Okay, let's go Hallowed Haunting and a Lantern Bearer. And then when we enchant, we can start making spirits. They're digging. We have 1 thing foretold. Halvar can get very strong here, can do some really big things. Okay. So, I think we go Lantern Bearer and Selfless. No. That would be 4. We would only have 2 left. That's why I couldn't do it before. So what if we go Hallowed Haunting and a Lantern Bearer? Right? And then when we cast our enchantments next turn, we can start making a bunch more spirits pretty quickly. They want all runs here? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. As long as they don't combo all runs, isn't that bad. I'm okay with that. As long as they don't have like 2 more in their hand or something stupid, right? Yeah, they go digging. Okay, so we're at 6 mana. If we get 1 more mana, we can do really, really good things here. Like really good things. Because we can double enchant. We can go Halvar and an enchantment then. we can go. Oh my goodness. We can't do all of it. So if we put one on there, yeah, I think we're gonna put a Dorothea on here, right? Then we don't get the Mischievous, the cat, right? Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't want to put it on the Glyphweaver either, but I got to do something here. We got to just go for it. I think we just go this one here, though. Do I attack? They can block both. Yeah, we're going to attack. Okay. Looking pretty powerful here, the old combo. Not too bad. Took us a little longer than I'd like to get there, though. They Doomscar, okay. I guess they weren't reading. They thought they were safe there, I guess. I mean, that's literally why I play this card in this deck, because enchantments on creatures are pretty risky. Even though they're from Disturb and you got some value the first time you played them, they're still pretty risky. Now they're just like, oh, F me. And that's why we couldn't put the Dorotheas on the Selfless Glyphweaver. And now if we get one more mana, we can go Halvar, Mischievous, Geist, and just do ridiculous things. Like, it's going to get so out of control here. Pretty funny. Oh, come on, let me do it. On the play. Good hand. Let's go. We are going to go Mischievous Catgeist, I think. Or do I want a Dorothea? Dorothea is a big target and I get a benefit out of it if it dies. So maybe we'll just do it that way. Oh, they don't even get it. Okay. I guess we do this now. Okay, only costs us 2 though to do it. So we can go Hengegate, right? And then we go Catgeist and Dorothea. Or we can go another Patrician Geist. Blue. I mean, we can do some pretty big things here, can't we? Hallowed Haunting first, though. Just so we can really combo hard here. They're going to be too slow here. Then we're going to kill them next turn. We're going to create spirits. We're going to do a Dorothea on somebody and dish out some mad damages unless they kill it. Yeah. They kill one. That's okay. We're taking a singular damage. Okay. I think we just go Lantern Bearer here, right? Yeah. So they have to kill that. We can Skyclave something if we need to. They get a forest here. They have 5 mana. They get a Shambling Ghast. And they sack it and kill the Lantern Bearer. Oh, nice. That works pretty well. Okay. We can make this quite a bit tougher again. We can make this a flyer and a 2/2, and then it'll be a 3/3 because of that. Okay. They get an old Rutstein. Okay, so what do? We can Skyclave it, and we get a Spirit. And then we can't Lantern Bearer, right? If we Lantern Bearer, we get a decent amount of damage in here. I think we actually kill them, don't we? Yeah. There you go. No reach, no flying. Dead. Okay, we're on the play. Good hand. Very good hand. Okay, the old question. Lantern Bearer or Stonebinders first? Lantern Bearer. Trying to go 6-0 with the old Dorothea, whatever, or enchantment randomness. Okay. Halvar. Nah. He's actually better in this deck as Halvar instead of the sword. We'll see though. Oh, we get a pack leader. I think I can deal with that. Get out of here. Yeah, you're your pack leader. I don't like your pack leader. Too bad we don't have an enchantment here. Oh, this is one of the new cards. This is a pretty solid card, I think. Okay, that's really good. You play the god. I don't think we need to sacrifice the Stonebinders. You know what, though? If they want a Blizzard Brawl, they may Blizzard Brawl this fool, right? Yeah, let's see. If they have a Blizzard Brawl, they'll want to keep them. And they can't fight and pump up at the same time. Aha, stealing it. Stealing 2 damage. That's how you win games. Put the picture together. Ooh, they get a chariot. Yeah, these guys are going to be pretty deadly. I can get rid of them. What I think I want to do, though, is enchant the Lantern Bearer and just get wild on it. They can't kill it right now. Playing the sword. It's gonna be so good. No reach. Sure. I didn't need to pay, did I? I should have waited. I could have portable hold too. I always forget you can do that. Just decline it. I'm dumb. One attacker. They can crew their chariot. That's right. We always swap it around if we need to. They kill the Lantern Bearer. We still get an enchantment that we can throw on somebody and they can be a flyer. Okay. They get a 5/5. We'll just portable hole it and murder them. Yeah. Whatever. We don't need to move it around. Yeah, you do what you got to do there. This is going to be so nasty. Okay, we get a cave out. I guess I don't technically kill them here, do I? They have 3 blockers. Yeah, oh yeah, that came in tapped, didn't it? Should I kill Ren and 7? No. Cancel it. Fine. Okay, fine. You want to make me do it? I don't know why it keeps doing that. I guess we will swap it this time. We're at 16. Not bad.
We will help you find safe ground. Every seed contains great potential.
We're going to tap 2 of those. Creatures you control that are enchanted or equipped have double strike. Sure. Okay. They have 2 blockers. What do we do here? I can Katilda, right? Yeah, let's Katilda. So, I put it on that, and I can kill one of their things, right? They have to block. Trade it. Get it back at the beginning of combat. Attach it to Katilda.
The will of the wood manifest.
Protection from vampires. I don't think that comes into play, but they can storm the festival again. Pretty good game though, even if we lose. I should have moved the sword on the defense earlier, 1 turn earlier. I may end up regretting that for sure, right? I actually want them to attack in and kill the lantern bearer, because I can put flying on something else as well. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. They can cast planeswalkers for cheaper. So they're going to play another Wren. Very interesting battle here. They have 2 blockers right now. We have multiple things that could fly. We have one that can fly here. We have one that can fly there. We have Katilda that can fly. And we have a Cave of the Frost Dragon. They have 2 blockers. So we will have 1, 2, 3 creatures. Right? Oh no, it's 4 in 1. I always forget that. So we go Brine Comber. Okay. And then we play our Lantern Bear. Yeah, I can't actually attack with it now, though, is the problem. So what do we do? What do? We go like this. I should have actually attached it. Didn't read the card properly. They have a lot of creatures here. I don't know if we attack this time except for with this guy. We want the aura. Because then we get another creature with flying. I have not played super well this match. That is true. It goes to a 6/6. That's fine. If they attack with their 8/8s, they're dead. So we're still okay. And if they attack with anything else, I have a Katilda, right? So if they attack with their 8/8s, we just sack a couple of Brine Comers. Okay. So what do we got? They got a 5/6, no trample. They got an 8/8. So Lantern Bear here, right? What else? They're pretty much tapped out. They only have 1 mana. There. 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 I don't think they can buff it up, right? And then we go here. Right? And then we go Halvar here. And we should be totally fine. I think we're going to take 6 and get 6 back. I think they just panicked there. Okay. We'll just go, yep, good game. We're just going to go Lantern Bear, right? Does it have reach? No. So we have 5 mana. We go Lantern Bearer. Yep, the dead. Oh man, 6-0. Damn.